Hello. I've been back from the doctor for a while, but
Spoilers.
I'm setting up my new phone, and well, it's not a new phone. It's a OnePlus. It's not the other OnePlus. It's a long story. I now have two OnePluses in circulation, and I put my Samsung out to pasture. We ran some errands after I got myself a treat for Easter. One pack's enough a year. I did see my doctor. I have a 3 month follow up. She did prescribe me beta blockers. Um, I don't have the name here. They'll be sent via home delivery. So I have to be careful of my heart rate, make sure it doesn't slow down my heart too much. But other than that, it should help with my varices. I asked her how I could have portal hypertension when all of my portal veins are patent. And she says, well, it's the cirrhosis that's causing it, not necessarily pressure on the veins. So, um, she doesn't seem to think I'm going to have a transplant right away. And, she says after this last appointment with UCLA, it should just be about optimization. And they'll follow me, until I either need to get off the list or get a transplant. So she seems to think I'm doing pretty well, which is great. Um, I asked her how come CT scans keep seeing varices, but during the uh, endoscopy they didn't. And she says, well, they could just be very, very small. Which you would think that it would be, you would see it in the endoscopy and not the CT, but I guess you don't really have contrast and stuff with an endoscopy. You're just sort of looking. So, yeah. I have to go through my chart and save PDFs of all the tests and email them to her because she doesn't have access, which I will do before the weekend. I just got my phone set up, so all that is future. The only thing that sucks is I still can't get my Duo, my two-factor authentication app to work. It's backed up on my Google Drive, but I cannot remember my password for it. And I guess I could try my Google password. And if I try too many times, they'll delete the backup. So I'll try my Google password, and if that doesn't work, I guess I'll just have to keep the other OnePlus in circulation. I'm gonna have to tune this because I can't seem to mute it. I like my phone on mute. I don't like getting notification sounds. Even though it's just gonna be River Song saying spoilers, which isn't gonna really bother me. But, yeah. Well, I'm really tired. My brother needed help with something, so he came over. We went to the store. It's been a long day. So, talked about my parents, and I guess my dad's like in a really bad way and he's really demanding. And my mom really wants help, but I can't leave the state. And my brother has a job where he can't leave the state either. He has a good job. I mean, they made a choice to move out there from here. We're all from here, from California, and they moved, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, if that. Which I don't think was a good choice. I didn't think it was a good choice at the time. But what can you do, They're grown. My brother understands that I don't have the capability to take care of them. And I also already paid my debt with, if I have a debt at all, with my grandma. they just left me alone to take care of her, and I lost like the last half of my 20s with that. Not lost, but I willingly gave the last half of my 20s to my grandma, and I would do it again for her, not for them. So I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go out there and relax for a couple hours maybe before I go to bed, take some edibles, and put this day behind me. Not that it was bad, it wasn't bad at all, it was just a lot. So, I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching.